Well, welcome back. Another week. We got the collection plate in the building, man. I am BKG Tony P.
What's up, Tweez in the building?
JRUA.
You already know.
How y'all boys feeling, man?
Everything Gucci.
Another blessed day above ground.
Yeah, man.
Right, man.
Shout out to ProRes Poppy, a.k.a. Lucius Fox.
Facts.
My boy got us right, you know what I'm saying?
You did.
Each and every time.
I was over there throwing a temper tantrum while he was diligently getting us up and running. So I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah, I don't know if you want the wide shot, but I got it ready if you do.
Well, I think, like, you know, even Tony Stark has moments where, you know what I'm saying, Tony panic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you feel me? It's always good to have vision right there, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Shout out to Cash, always being that vision for a nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, because everything I know about artillery, ammunition, and computers all come from Lucius Fox.
Facts.
But yeah, man, we back. Collection Plate, collective_content with 2 Ks, not 2 Cs. It's another week. We let me tell you, I gotta confess to y'all, man. We fucked up the audio last week. It was so bad that I didn't even want to force the issue. I had it all edited up, ready to go, but that audio was so bad. I was like, bruh, we got to do it right second go around. So this is where we at second go around, man. So we looking good, we sounding good, we feeling good. You know what I'm saying? What Deion say? You feel good, you play good, you play good, they pay good.
You did.
Yeah.
So I guess we get it popping, man. What's up with these NBA playoffs, bruh?
Man, a lot of niggas is up out of it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see a few of them up out of it, to be honest, too.
It's a new guard.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. We definitely watching the passing of the torch, man. Because the era I grew up on is definitely all on the way out.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, it's how the game goes, but it's a young man game.
It is. And we need that, though. The NBA needs that. And the NFL, to be honest with you, but we're going to stick with the NBA.
Facts. But so I see Cleveland is playing Indiana. The Knicks is playing the Celtics. OKC, do we know who OKC is playing yet?
Who are they playing?
The Nuggets.
The winner of the Nuggets, yeah.
The Nuggets won?
They just put LA out, so both LA's out.
So everybody in LA is watching from the
sad.
couch.
Cancun.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And then Anthony Edwards cleaning up, man. What you think? You think he gonna see Golden State? Because the Rockets boys look like they balling too.
They gonna have to see him, man. If anything.
I mean, you know, the Rockets and the Golden State got to finish up tonight, so we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Facts.
What's going on tonight? You know what I mean? I'm surprised they didn't take it Game 7, but here's where veteran leadership experience comes to play, because it. I mean, I would imagine Steph understand the moment.
Facts.
And
Draymond understand the moment. Jimmy understand the moment. And
But see, this is those times where they always say experience. You know, them older veteran teams, they be having the experience with them bright lights and that fast pace. You know what I'm saying? And the newer teams kind of get overwhelmed by it, and, you know, experience always end up winning when it come down to playoff basketball.
oh yeah,
That's true. That's what they say.
got
But
to.
we gonna see, man.
Game 7.
We definitely gonna see. Who y'all rooting for? Who you think gonna win it all?
I mean, it's hard to go against the champ.
Yeah, I mean,
Boston is
defending
solid.
champs.
Boston won last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to win their 19th, man.
Oh man, I'll
crazy.
tell you, boy, it's been at least 3 seasons since I actually tuned in.
I mean, you know, you got to be able to score 130 a night.
Whew.
So they do their thing.
The game has definitely changed.
All right. So you got to put the numbers up every night.
Did y'all see Donald Trump sign the form to defund PBS and NPR?
What
No, I
does
didn't see
that? What does that translate to?
Well, to me, it's just like the public broadcasting system, all that shit we grew up on with the Bob Ross and the Sesame Streets and all of that shit geared towards the kids. Yeah.
Wow. So he's erasing. Is he erasing that? That's my question. Is he erasing that?
Because you
shit,
know
bro?
those things were federally
Government
funded,
funded.
right? They didn't
Right.
have to have ratings in order to keep Sesame Street on television.
Right.
It's because of the funding that the government had.
Okay,
for
so
it.
it can keep going on, but now it's just gonna be a private institute. Ain't no more, basically what he's saying, no more cap shit. He not paying for this shit no more. We find something else to do with that money, but you know what I'm saying. we gonna find another way to get
Right,
y'all, you know what I'm saying, lined up. Hey, but you know,
Very stupid.
see, I think, see here again, this is the reason why he's there. The reason why he's in office right now is for money.
Right.
That's the reason why.
I mean, he running the country like a corporation.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
kind of
Like,
why
so, I
he
mean,
was elected in the first place.
from the jump.
The corporation that it is.
It's a LLC, right? It's not the USA. It's the LLC.
That's right.
Facts.
So it's big business at all times. So it is what it is, man. I mean, that's him. You feel me?
Yeah, but you know, I don't know if are the kids really missing out if they don't get Sesame Street. If they don't get, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's going to end up being a subscription-based program anyway, where they going to end up, you know, rolling out just like Netflix did, you know what I'm saying? That they can roll it out on the app and charge us a monthly fee.
I think the issue is now the technology is switched over. So
Yeah.
they don't, no kids really sit down and watch those forms. You feel me? They sit there and watch their mama phone.
Right.
The tablets. You know? Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's not the number one broadcasting system. You feel what I'm saying? Like, people got options. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of programming the kids, I'm also seeing where national numbers are showing that McDonald's sales is down in the U.S.
It should be. But they selling trash.
I don't know if I agree or disagree, man, because I was programmed to love that shit. And to an extent, I still could go for a 10-piece McNugget. But
Right.
I ain't ate
you
that
know.
shit in. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't eat that shit in years, bro.
it's been a minute for me, too. But at the same time, it ain't like I don't eat it. I just ain't ate it because I know better at this point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think it's because it's so much bad information about, you know, overindulging in that situation.
Right.
That, you know, you just bottom line ignorant if you're going to
If you gonna
continue to
to
just,
do it. Yeah.
you know, make that the main source of nutrients to your body. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you
but
just
at this
corrupting
point,
your
at
own
this
self.
point, they saying that you know, I've seen videos where they making heads of lettuce out of this green goo, just stirring it around in the water.
Wow.
They saying the rice is plastic. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything in this world gonna kill you at a certain point. So you gotta pick your poison. And at this point, you know, food be so good, I don't want to just be dying for nothing. I don't want to be a nigga that stop eating food and then that be the reason why I die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That makes sense too.
So it's just like, I think the human body can adapt to whatever circumstances you put it through, which is why we still here and we still standing with all these forever chemicals in our body. But at the same time, but we've been on this dope for so long, bro. How can you really expect a nigga to stop?
At some
You have to
point,
make a choice.
At some
Free
point,
will.
it's
You
your
know,
choice.
know,
that's
bro.
the reason why you live in America, right?
Facts.
Freedom of choice.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has the option every day. And the crazy part is how difficult they make life to eat healthy.
Yeah, because eating healthy costs way more than
You have to
just-
Yeah,
go
it do.
through all types of loopholes and pay extreme amount. So you mean to tell me that a bag of chips gonna cost me less than this fruit right here?
That's crazy. And that's crazy. It's absurd.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Y'all, you ain't doing it right now. Like a salad costs more than a burger. Oh man, like I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, you know, cause last time I checked, it was still. You see what I'm saying? Like, how is this? Why is this salad so detrimental to y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? Like, well, like, is it bad for me to eat the salad or something? That's the reason why you make it so expensive. Like,
Well,
Ain't no wealth in health.
I was just about to say that the pharmacies
Big
don't make
business.
money off of healthy humans, bro.
it's
Like,
all big business.
doctors don't make monies off of healthy humans.
Right.
Healthy humans don't make pennies, bro.
That shit crazy.
But let's see. I see also it said the CEO of Abercrombie was
Yeah.
ruled unfit for trial.
Yeah.
Just in time, I guess, right in the midst of the accusations of the sex trafficking and all the pedophilia shit. So I was bringing that up. Damn, this sound my mic sound crazy. Hold on, check. Which one is it?
It's crazy in headphones.
I just want to know which one is me. Okay,
That
there we
one.
go. There we go. All right, bet. So I'll run that one back. But the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch,
Okay.
he was mentally ruled unfit for trial,
Okay.
facing allegations of the sex trafficking, child.
So what was his charges?
The sex trafficking and the child pedophilia shit. I just felt like it was the timing of it for him to be ruled unfit for trial. You know what I mean? A nigga never really do a day in jail. That means he'll go to the
He's
mental,
still on the streets.
the mental institutions. He might do 5-6 years in a mental ward.
That's bullshit.
And be declared sane and be released back out into the public.
That's when your lawyer is Keanu Reeves from that movie.
So I brought that up
What
because
was the name of that movie with him and Robert De Niro? When he was the lawyer that couldn't lose.
The Devil's Advocate.
Hey, boy, there you go.
The
Devil's Advocate. There you go. That's it. That's that type of stuff right there. For somebody of that power and misused it and did all them folk like that and to still walk the street, come on, man.
Yeah, you know.
And there's people in there locked up right now for less. They let you know that money rules the world.
So I guess that's why I brought it up, was to discuss, like, is there two legal systems? You know what I'm saying? Us as black men in America, I think if either one of us was to be caught doing any of this shit,
you know it is, bro.
No matter how crazy we act,
it's one because it's the green.
True. It is about
the currency.
It's about the money.
See what I'm saying? It's the currency. They don't care what color you is. You got enough money to pay people out. You got enough money to make a simple court situation extend 5 years because you got money to stretch it out. People gonna settle out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
it's the legal jargon. But see, that's why those folks get the big bucks.
Yeah, that's exactly why they get the big
Think
bucks.
about this, bro. Everybody on the YSL case is done with. If that man, Brian Steele, didn't figure out the loophole with that cell phone.
Right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Everybody is over with.
So your wealth prior to catching charges really is what determines your outcome. You got to be able to sustain it. Is that what you're saying? You got to be able to.
Taxation without representation is the phrase.
Facts. I feel that.
And it applies all the way across the board. Every organization.
Yeah.
You will be taxed.
Yeah.
Whether it's you taxed for your time or you taxed for your money, you will be taxed without representation.
Yeah.
Because it's the legal jargon and the formalities that you don't understand as a normal communication.
Right.
That's the reason why those people that's capable of doing that shit, they have to go to school for 8 years to learn the legal jargon.
To learn the lingo.
You see what I'm saying? To learn the systematic way to get the results they're trying to get to.
Yeah, because I had a few people, every now and again, I got some people that'll get into some legal trouble and then they'll call me just to run it by me like, bruh, this is what I'm looking at. And honestly, my experience with the legal system, as long as you got the money, you ain't got to worry about nothing. But the moment you slip up and you get caught and you getting taxed and you ain't got the money, that's when they got you. Because now you gonna do whatever we tell you to do until we satisfied with what you've done. And so every time, like the only time I ever been detained, only time I ever been held up was when I did not pay. Every time where I just had the money, I done failed drug tests, but I had the money.
Right.
And they let the nigga go home. You know what I'm saying? So it definitely, it's crazy that you got to be a rich nigga just to make sure you can get away with something. But as a nigga, we ain't getting away with shit. Because the rich niggas ain't even getting away with nothing these days.
Right.
How y'all feel about Big Meech and snitching and this whole code of the street going south, man? Because it's like everybody's snitching now, bro. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, numbers, man.
Numbers? What you mean? You talking about the penitentiary numbers?
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. The one thing that you can't get back is time.
Right.
The real time.
You know, all the money in the world, all the connections, all that stuff is all well and good. But the one thing that they can't get back, and you only measure it by the growth of your seeds.
Facts.
That's facts.
Because other than that, hey, once you become adult, it is what it is. Days become years, years become decades, and it all just keep going.
Yeah,
the only way you can see it is a child growing right in front of your eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Cause I be looking back sometimes, I just be like, where did it all go? Now I be so in the moment, cause it's like we running out of time. But it's just like you wake up one day and you knocking on 40, like, damn, bro, like I still feel 17, bro, but it ain't none of that no more. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So think about the question you asked, like with us in a situation where it might be a partner did some shit, you know, goddamn well you ain't do this shit, nigga.
Right.
But you looking at 40, nigga. I mean, half of these niggas ain't built like, you know, like you may think. So it's like, yeah, nigga, they see that time.
Well, yeah, I mean that's part of the reason why.
Let's even dive deeper into that though, because now, right, with cell phones being allowed in jails, right,
that's a whole nother level.
They are allowing the inmates to give free promotion to the young kids that it's not that bad.
Exactly. And that's scary.
That's nasty because the jail rebrand is one.
Right. That is
diabolical
crazy.
work.
It's a whole reason why they allowing them to have phones.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm seeing niggas in jail.
They're normalizing it. Like it's not even an issue. It's not like a reprimanding. It's not like you can. You know
it's
what I
like
mean?
everybody know we can do.
You can
that.
have studio equipment in jail. You can have a whole.
Nigga was in there
big
making
screen.
clothes. They had a nigga in there wearing designer and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It was.
Video games, all of that.
Bro, niggas in there wearing jewelry and shit now too. I seen. I was
So
like, oh,
now it's
that's
like
crazy.
consequences are so watered down. You know, the only thing that translate a lot of them to is the whole getting knocked off totally.
Yeah. But
scary.
jail ain't never the way.
That's
And
never the
if you're
answer,
watching
youngest.
this, jail is not
That's
the place
never the
that you
answer,
want to be,
youngest.
bro. Cause that shit, I didn't realize how bad jail was until the first time I heard that door close behind me. Then
When
it
you
was
hear
like,
that,
oh yeah, like, but ain't nothing nobody can do for you, bro.
Right,
You're on your motherfucking own, bro. You better stand 10 toes on whatever it is you went in.
You be
there
happy
on.
to hear that bitch pop again, nigga.
Come
That
on,
motherfucker
man. When they
goddamn
call
let
your
you
name
out,
to go
nigga.
through the freedom door,
Hell
nigga.
yeah, nigga.
Yeah. I seen some shit where they said Trump was trolling, and he posted a AI rendered picture of himself as the new pope as well as the president. How does that make y'all feel?
First of all, let's get something straight. Let's get something straight. Donald Trump ain't went on no Pixar or no app and did that shit himself. Somebody done did that for him.
Elon, man.
So here we go. You feel what I'm saying? It's somebody on staff or somebody out there in the world that created it. You know what I'm saying? And made it what it is. And I mean, come on, man. It's people that believe that shit. Like I ain't no denying that. It's people that were happy that he was elected. It's things that are unforeseen that you'll never be able to explain. So, you know, we all live on parallel axis and, you know, live over there and enjoy your life on that side. And I'm going to be all right over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
So, well, speaking of AI, how savvy or knowledgeable would you say you are about AI at this point?
Not too savvy. I mean, we all can detect AI when we see it, but as far as like, can you figure it's AI when you see it in writing? That's my thing.
I only ask that because Elon is using an AI called Grok to help develop his Neuralink. And I'm sitting here like, I never even fucking heard of Grok. And let alone some AI that's going to help you develop a Neuralink. So it's just like, I'm sitting here really with the revelation of how much I don't know when it comes down to this AI thing. Because we still sitting around talking about ChatGPT, bro. Ain't no telling what the full capacity of this AI thing really is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but all of it is gathering information.
That's it.
So the androids could be able to live amongst us without any hiccups.
But you do realize that the quantum processors that they're using for the AI, they saying is accessing like quantum realities. It's pulling information from more than one universe at a time to equate as fast as it does. Like to where there's an equation on this earth that hasn't been solved, so that quantum processor has the ability to tap into another earth or another parallel universe where it has been solved and bring that information back to us.
Yeah, that's wild.
Man, what in the Marvel universe?
I feel like it's playing God, bro.
Hey, boy, you know, hey man.
That shit
I'm gonna just understand that I don't understand, and
well, I guess I bring these shits up to make niggas aware. Like
Facts.
You know, we waiting on superheroes, but it's already a few supervillains out here, bro, that's manipulating everything.
Been that.
Daily.
You know what I'm
Been
saying?
that.
Daily.
But yeah, so Elon got Grok. So it really got me inspired to really just go down a wormhole of the AIs that are available, that do exist, and what they actually do. You understand what I'm saying? Because they got AI employees that you can hire for yourself to just accomplish miniature tasks,
Right.
like daily. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying?
Facts.
They got virtual assistants, calling virtual assistants, and now AIs is having their own language being spoken over the phone and shit. Like, it's crazy. So I really want to know how much I don't know about AI, because I don't want to get blindsided by nothing coming from the future. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they giving you hints.
Yeah,
It's
but
all
all the
in the-
hints I seen
Right,
ain't
it's all
good.
in the
movies.
entertainment, right?
Yeah.
You been had the hints.
Yeah, man.
We seen our robot. You
Yeah,
seen
man.
it's coming. Like,
Sentinel shit is
yeah,
coming.
man, it's on the way. You feel what I'm saying? Nothing we can do about it.
Speaking of the hints, I saw an article today that said music and television headlines have now become more important than actual news, at least in America.
Okay.
I want to know how y'all feel about that.
All of it's controlled from a similar source, so you just take it for what it is. You know what I'm saying, and try to see through what it is that the purpose.
Look
Right.
for the edutainment and the entertainment.
The edutainment.
Look
I like
for the
that.
edutainment and the entertainment, bro.
Right,
Just
right.
stick with that. When you taking any little piece of content in, bro, just look for the education in it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Take what you could take and leave the rest.
Leave the rest, bro.
Facts.
So, but that is crazy that people are more concerned with what celebrities are doing and what the newest trend is than actually, like, it's missile strikes over there, like, happening right now. It's
Right.
like motherfuckers dying right now.
Facts.
And niggas is just like, you know what? Hey,
Edutainment. That's what I
you
mean.
seen them new Jordans?
Right. But then I think it's like it's not enough celebrity news anchors like that, like it used to be.
That's
like
telling the
You
real.
feel me? Like I mean, Monica Kaufman was a name, like
Come on
you know
with
what I'm saying?
it.
Like
Come on
you
with
it.
watch
Trusted
all-
name.
You
Come
feel
on
me? Like that was like a name. That was like a celebrity. You feel what I'm saying? Like ain't no who on the news. I mean, I seen a couple pretty ones,
Right.
But it ain't to the point that
The pretty ones don't come on until night.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't locked in all the
Oh,
way.
man.
You feel
You
me?
ever
That
watch
it's
the
like-
news at 11 p.m.?
Right, you know what I'm
Those bitches
saying?
be
Like
bad.
I seen a couple weather girls out there in New York that it was
Oh, yeah. I be on my Telemundo for them weather girls.
Oh boy, yeah,
Mamacita.
facts.
Anyway,
Señorita.
yeah. But did y'all watch DJ Head on the Rory and Mal talking about the whole beef with Drake and Kendrick?
No, what he
Yeah,
say?
I seen bits of it.
I mean, it was so long and drawn out. I was just gonna see what y'all thought about it, but I did end up watching the whole thing. I thought it was quite entertaining, but it did bring up some questions for me, like what y'all thought the hardest song in the beef was. I don't think it's Not Like Us, but what do you think the hardest song came out this beef?
Mine hands down Euphoria, bro. Like you ain't gotta. I mean, on either side, it don't matter who. I ain't gonna say who won the battle, but the hardest song out of the beef,
All right,
Euphoria, bro.
let me get your hardest song from each artist. Let me get your hardest Drake song and your hardest Kendrick song.
My hardest K-Dot song I already said. Drake
Euphoria.
song.
Which one of them Drake songs you thought was hard? Or his hardest, his best attempt?
I thought Family Matters.
I was gonna say Family
Definitely.
Matters
Family
because
Matters
that
was
Family
hit.
Matters,
Family
that
Matters
was
was
hard.
That shit was
Family
hard.
Matters was
That
hard.
shit was hard, bro. But see, that's the whole. That was the great thing about
I
it
was gonna
because
say Family Matters.
99% of the artists in the game would have deaf career over with. He kills you.
Over
Yes.
with.
It's only Kendrick.
He killed 10 niggas on one song.
He did.
Right.
He
It's
did.
only one that survived. Right.
Yeah, Drake was some of that 20v1.
Family Matters.
You know what I'm saying? He really did 19. Like he made it to the final boss.
Now, I ain't gonna count. Now, I do want to say that I thought Meet the Grahams was the hardest song to come out of the beef.
Okay.
Because just as a nigga on my own spiritual journey and developing certain kind of disciplines in my life, I always wonder how do you tread the line of, nigga, I don't fuck with you, but yet still pushing that positivity at the same time.
Yeah.
And so for him to articulate and construct meet the Grahams by talking to his parents and then talking to his son and then talking to the daughter. Like, I just thought that was the most balanced act that I've ever seen when it comes to dissing.
It was grown folk shit, like you said. I was like, but I fuck with you, so I'm gonna speak.
I'm gonna really
speak
talk
some
to
life
you.
into you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I needed that because I was going through some shit to where it's like I only know how to do one thing to a nigga that violate me. So I'm trying to learn other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point we got too much to lose to be out here playing street politics and all that bullshit, bro. It's like, damn. So to me, Meet the Grams was the perfect example of how I could just kill niggas without killing niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I think Push Ups honestly was the hardest song from Drake.
Push Up was a banger.
Yeah. Family Matters was fire, but the only thing that fucked up Family Matters was like Meet the Grams dropped like 2 seconds.
Right back. Yeah, back.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Meet the Grams and Family Matters to me, bro, them two impeccable records, bro.
Right. Both of them, right.
Both of them, bro.
Right.
Shots fired on both sides. Because if I'm Dot, you think Dot feelings hurt through this? You think he fazed by any of that shit that Drake said?
I don't think either one of them really butt hurt about nothing, bro. Because they both,
they won. At the end of the day, both of them won. They both set streaming records.
Drake strike me as a type to still be at home stewing about this.
You think Drake's still pissed about it, bro?
I mean, you got to find new motivation. That's you know what I'm saying? You got to find at his level of success. You have to keep things in front of you to keep you going. You know what I'm saying? Because he's at the point now, like if he decide that he ain't got to make another record, he don't have to.
Right. That's why I said they don't.
But see,
both
look,
won.
minus the lawsuit, if Drake would have never said nothing and he just dropped these albums and these singles that he been releasing, bro, he bounces right back, in my opinion, without the lawsuit.
Right.
But at the same time, the validity of the lawsuit for for what he's suing for could potentially ruin the industry.
His career.
It could level it ain't gonna ruin his career. It's gonna level the playing field. What's gonna happen is you're gonna see that some of the biggest names out here in hip hop, when they drop, they getting the same 1,000 plays that we've been getting for the last 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just cause we ain't had no button getting pushed behind us. It make you seem like your shit ain't worth just as much. When it that's the only thing that lawsuit to me is gonna be beneficial for. It's gonna level out the playing field. We gotta re-strategize how we getting paid. Because
Well, I'm gonna just say this: if you know music like I know music,
facts.
they gonna give that man some money and kill that whole lawsuit because they're not gonna give over the control.
Well, the rumor has been unsubstantiated is they've offered him $250 million. But that cannot be it can be confirmed nor denied at this point.
Oh yeah, there you go. Because they not giving up control.
No.
But what they will do, be like, hey man, we gonna, you know what I mean?
But my thing is, if you hold up, if you sign me for $400 million, and then you got $250 million to throw at me after a lawsuit, would they really sitting on?
That'd be my
Billions.
thing. That'd be my thing. You know what they sitting on,
and
bro.
so how we don't own that? I think this lawsuit, if it implodes everything the way I think it will, it should return some of that ownership back to us. Because there's no way that these niggas can just throw $250 million at Drake like it's nothing off of the sweat equity of every artist.
If you destroy all of it, how do you rebuild it? Because the same
payola back to the people that built it in the first place.
The principles for how these things exist still exist.
No,
like the radio station is paid based upon the sponsorships,
but keep in mind
the slots are paid by the record labels. Like,
but keep in mind when this hip hop thing first started, when it first caught fire, we talking late '80s, early '90s. Mm-hmm. All the decision makers that was deciding things about hip hop were black people. The white folks couldn't do nothing but finance it.
I don't think so,
except for the few Leo Cohens and the fucking what's the white boy, Rick Rubin.
Ain't none of them own the Universals. Ain't none of them own the big dogs. Not the MCAs.
What I'm saying is they had to go to the black people to find out where to get the music from. We had more control back then. You understand what I'm saying?
We had the product. Yeah.
Like every button pusher had to talk to a nigga from somewhere to find out about these other niggas in order for us to discover hip hop the way we discovered it in the 90s. Right. So I think if this lawsuit implode the industry, it just go full cycle back into who's outside on the block with the block parties.
I feel
who's shit popping at the fucking showcase, because now they're going to have to come back outside to find the next one.
It kind of shifts the source almost.
Right.
Like,
it shifts the source back to us.
Yeah. It's like the source is.
But you still got to do more than ever to be noticed by the niggas in your own neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just like now labels have to. They not even signing artists. They signing niggas who have a fucking following already. If you don't have a following already,
they don't want
a label ain't trying to fucking sign you. I mean, that's just what it is, bro.
That sound like.
But that's exactly that goes to what he's saying.
The FDA is gonna shake hands with Dr. Sibby. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's not finna happen, my bro. Like they don't ever want you to figure out how that you could take your own record, your own ownership of everything and put it in the position
at all,
where they're obsolete. So there's no way they're going to allow any system to make them obsolete. That's the whole reason why they created the streaming game. Because they saw the mixtape game and how it was taking off. You feel what I'm saying? They was like, no,
I don't think it's something that's going to make them obsolete, but I do think it's something that has to be brought to the forefront and restructured if hip-hop is going to continue to be a thriving genre.
I will agree that they'll give you an option, but it's going to be still a situation where you can't compete because the amount of money they put behind their artists, you can't compete with that as an independent.
True that.
Because that's can't pay for that interview. You can't pay for that slot.
No independent artist got $250,000.
You can't pay to go out 16 dates, 17 places. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't afford for that out your pocket unless you just hit the fucking lottery or you got a whole team of people that's behind you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, but see, that comes back to your following already. If you have a following, like, or somebody sponsoring you already.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I mean, both of y'all right. I mean, that's the thing. It's like both of y'all are coming to the same fucking point.
Right.
Like,
yeah. I mean, I think definitely, but it's just, it's time. It's time for like the government that we've been had. Like, keep in mind, America was started because we didn't want to pay tariffs on tea.
Facts.
You understand? Like, we had a boiling point, bro. Like, what's the next evolution of this thing, bro? Because if we going to unify as a community and collectively be like, fuck these jobs, fuck these bills, we ain't paying them, what can they really do? We can still party in the dark, nigga.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, especially if everybody just with it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing they can really do to stop it. But what I did notice as a result of the lawsuit, because that's what we was talking about, this Drake lawsuit, I have noticed that Spotify has been removing bot plays from purging the bot plays, really.
That's a good thing.
Not like us, I think they said it went from 110 million streams down to 98 million. But to me, it's like tomato fucking tomato. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro. Like, how does that make y'all feel? You know, the alleged offer of $250 million to Drake and the purging of the.
It's a pay-to-play business. It's period. You got to pay to play.
Evolve into something else.
You got to pay to play. It doesn't matter on all levels.
Payola.
It's everybody gets grease, bro. Every all the way across the board.
Facts.
Ain't nobody in it for their health.
Facts.
Everybody in it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? The goals or whatever they deem as the end game. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
feed these kids, baby.
You feel me? Like that's what it's about. So.
And then, inconsequentially, I seen another article today. Right? They was talking about the federal government's spending on snitching.
Yeah.
You'll be surprised to know that the FBI spends $294 million a year on their snitches.
On confidential informants.
On confidential informants. The DEA is spending $237 million a year on their confidential informants.
Information.
And the ATF, which is the cheapest, is spending $17.2 million to their snitches. So that just goes to show, like, somebody was making a point, like, there'll never be another Meech. There'll never be another Freeway Ricky Ross. There'll never be another, you know what I'm saying? But
it's for that reason, though, because you got to watch these new niggas. Nah, I'm just playing, bro.
But the new niggas always figure out a new way, and the new scam is always bigger and better than what anybody could have imagined it to be.
The game has changed.
Facts.
So you got to do it differently. So first of all, the ability to do it incognito is almost obsolete. because there's so many cameras, there's so much
Cameras everywhere.
technology.
Yeah.
Everything
12
been
cameras in here
simplified.
right now.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Where?
to even do anything off the grid, like, you know what I'm saying?
almost
Like
impossible.
it's we at a different level. I think that's why it's more scammers than it is trappers. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Out there right now. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out
Because-
to the scammers, man. Hey, just know, let me get y'all, put y'all up on a little game, bro. If a scammer ever come to you with the play, you are the victim.
Facts.
Yeah.
The moment they say, "Hey, bro, this what we be doing," you are the victim. Don't give them no money. Don't give them no account numbers unless you just feel like fucking up some paper. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that's the one thing I've learned when it comes to scamming. Once a nigga willing to run you to play, you're the target. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I just thought that was interesting, man. Hella millions and billions in snitching. So don't ever think you're gonna ever really be in a position to get away with some shit.
Gotcha.
And last but not least, bro, I seen some goddamn movies on the way out that I just felt like we had to talk about. Now, on the last one, we talked about Jurassic Park, the new shit that's coming out. But they got Now You See Me 3. Are you familiar with the
Boy,
Now
I'm
You
ready
See
for
Me
that.
franchise?
Yeah, I'm
That's
ready
dope.
for that.
That shit look crazy. Final Destination, Bloodlines.
I'm ready for that to drop.
Probably not gonna see that one.
I'm going to go see it just because of curiosity. I always going to kill the cat every time.
Yeah, I got you.
The very last Mission Impossible. The whole fucking force is against
I'm
Tom
about 4
Cruise.
goddamn. I ain't seen that shit in about 5 of them. I gotta catch all the way up.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I ain't
Like,
caught the last one. So yeah.
they might have slowed down with the marketing of the Mission Impossibles, but the quality of the movie didn't drop at all. I've seen every single one, bro.
Oh yeah, his stunt game is
Bruh.
goddamn impeccable.
And that nigga gonna run 17 miles
Facts.
every one. You know
Every
what I'm saying?
last one
What
of
I'm saying?
Keanu or Bruce Willis.
Keanu.
All right.
I don't know, man. Die Hard.
Bruce was fine now, but Keanu was my nigga, bro.
But yeah,
Keanu, my
Matrix,
nigga, bro.
bro.
Between John Wick and Neo,
Matrix,
bro.
right,
Like,
yeah, that's dope.
yeah. That's two of the biggest.
Yeah.
Facts.
And then speaking of two of the biggest, that's what she said. We got the Fantastic Four and the Thunderbolts. Now I did go see Thunderbolts. Have y'all seen Thunderbolts yet?
Nah, not
Yes. Yes, definitely.
You saw it already, Chuck?
Yeah.
Bro, damn, Deck.
yet. I'm gonna go see it regardless. It don't matter what y'all.
What you thought about it? At least, you ain't got to give it no spoiler or nothing, Chuck. But what you
shit
thought
hard.
about the Thunderbolts?
Yeah, it was hard. I mean, they did their thing with the plot, with the storyline and shit. Everything was good.
Facts. I knew Marvel was on their way back with Deadpool and Wolverine. That was such a good movie.
Yeah.
And then, so everything after that, the Brave New World, Captain America was crazy. Thunderbolts was just as crazy. So, yeah, I'm excited for everything Marvel that's coming up, honestly.
Facts.
But, yeah, man, I need you to see that Thunderbolts ASAP so we can have a in-depth
Gotcha.
conversation.
I'm gonna
about
see
that.
it probably this week. That $7 Tuesday. That's what I normally hit that movie.
$7 Tuesday, what?
Movie Tavern.
I went to Movie Tavern, too, but I went on a goddamn Friday.
Every Tuesday, everything's $7. I had to
Man,
get
I
up
had
early.
no idea, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I had no idea.
Hey fellas, I got this 8 in debate I want to go into with y'all. All right,
All right.
and it's about underrated artists in hip hop in Atlanta. Right.
If we ain't on the list, we ain't even finna talk about
Well,
it.
I mean, that's neither here nor there. All right, but I'm gonna give y'all some names, and then y'all tell me, give me your 8. All right.
All right.
So T Rock from 3-6,
That's my dog. Go ahead.
Pee Wee Longway, Backbone Dungeon Family, Sammy Sound Hitman, Kilo Ali, Rocco, Young Ralph, Jody Breeze, Bo Hangin', Gorilla Zoe, Trouble, Alley Boy, J Money.
That's your 8?
So that was more than 8.
Those are possibilities of the 8.
those
I'm gonna
was
say
more
my 8. I'm gonna say my 8 is T Rock from 3-6,
Yes, sir.
Sammy Sam the Hitman,
Okay.
Pee Wee Longway,
Okay.
Kilo Ali, Rocco, Bo Hangin',
Fuck it.
Trouble.
Hop in the bucket and haul ass.
and Backbone.
See, for me, as great as those guys are, I still feel like they all got a certain level of recognition. When you talk about underrated, you talking about niggas like Headquarters that just left. You talking about niggas such as yourself, such as Chuck Tweezy, such as myself, niggas like Widget, Skinny C. You know what I'm saying? Windsor Jones. Those are, to me, them the ones we need to be talking about. Because them niggas, they got their chance, they got their shine. They should have got more recognition, but it's all about what you do with the opportunity. The real underrated niggas is the niggas that niggas ain't never heard of. You understand what I'm saying? That the world deserve to be jamming to. Because I ain't impressed I don't give a fuck how old that song is, bro. Like, it's going to shut it down every single fucking time.
I understand that, but for the sake of conversation, sir.
For the sake of conversation.
For the sake of conversation.
Fuck all them niggas. It's us, Dylon. I'm telling you, bro. It's the collective, nigga. We talk about the top 8 and 8 underrated niggas, bro. Go to collective_content. And the first 8 rappers you see on that page, they all need what they just do, bro. I'm telling you, man. Yeah. I like talking about these other niggas, bro, but it's getting to a point where motherfuckers forget we them motherfuckers too. You can't just walk around me spitting in everything and act like you want to get your head chopped off in the freestyle. We gotta shine the light on ourselves. I like that 8 shit though, the underrated shit, but I promise you, we the most underrated niggas in this whole equation, bro. And until we not, I'm gonna be screaming that shit from the mountaintop.
I could dig that. I'm gonna give you my 8 for the sake of conversation.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you my
God damn, bro, like for real, bro. Like I'm trying. You did not end to give me the PYP mission statement. Like I got you. Like that is what it is. Like I feel you, but this is what we're talking about.
Like
or the content, bro.
Like
they
say don't try this at home, bro. I gotta make sure
Jesus
you know, bro.
Christ.
Make sure you know.
What you got, Chuck?
I'm gonna give you my 8. Definitely T-Rock is on my 8. I got fucking Drummer on my 8, man.
Okay.
I fuck with that nigga, bro. A lot of his music was a lot of underrated shit, kind of get you crunk shit back in the day shit.
Shouty Red.
Yeah, man. He's produced by Shouty Red. Yeah. Goddamn. So that's 1, 2. Of course, Dro on my shit. Cause I feel like Dro never really got his chance like T.I. T.I. was under T.I., but T.I. ain't never really put bro out like.
Dro had hits. He had commercial success.
I know,
and then according to Tips, Dro's lack of success was Dro's fault.
It's his fault,
yeah,
and Dro know that too, though.
Right.
The one know that, bro. But that nigga goddamn. His success really, you right. His success, him and Mac Boney, him and Mac Boney, them two niggas that was around Tip that kind of fucked their own success up.
Right.
But Dro, his talent, man, he's another story. But
Dro is a beast, bro.
Man, Dro is a fucking beast.
One.
I feel like 4 Eyes. I put 4 Eyes on my motherfucking list.
Shout out to 4 Eyes. Yes.
I put of course, Rocco. Rocco is a motherfucking legend in the A, bro. A lot of niggas don't know about Rocco until you hear his songs drop, and then you're like, oh, that's Rocco. Yeah, I know about him.
Yeah, that shit is everybody's shit.
Rocco got hits that niggas don't even know about. That's why I say same shit with Dro. I listen to a lot of Dro mixtapes, and they got hits that niggas don't even know about. But who else? I would put underrated niggas from the A. I would put my motherfucking dog. Like he said headquarters. I'm sorry. I would put a lot of us, because a lot of us are known.
Come on, bro.
A lot of us are known, bro.
Come on, bro.
Like, cause that nigga headquarters music jam, bro. This nigga BKG Tony P, he's known by Ace King. If you look up a lot of his old,
we working
music,
on that too.
But he's rebranding himself to BKG Tony P. Y'all look up that Ace King shit, and it's the same nigga, bro. That nigga has fucking 20 albums plus. Like, niggas know.
JR nasty too, bro.
I know, and it's like, bro, like I feel like you gotta put us on that same list.
You gotta put us on the list.
Troy, I feel like Troy. I ain't hear Troy name on there, but Troy is a nigga.
He had
commercial success, but. Troy is a nigga that
Troy is one nigga I would agree with,
like,
though. Troy didn't get as much as he should have got.
Troy don't get mentioned with the A. I'm like with A greats. I'm like, y'all don't even mention that.
Why?
Greats with
Why?
Pastor Troy.
Why do you think that?
Why?
It's because he stood up for Georgia. He was down south Georgia boys.
Yeah.
He didn't come out. He didn't say nothing about
right.
like Atlanta. No.
Right.
He came out. I'm from Augusta.
Down south.
Even though he was from College Park.
He sure
Pastor
was.
Troy was created in Augusta.
He sure was.
So it was Georgia. Now I thought that was a bigger movement than just Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like
it is. That's why I feel like he should be
unified.
mentioned.
To me, he unified the whole top to bottom,
on, man.
and everybody
man.
from Georgia can be a DSGB.
DSGB.
I mean, folks had tattoos of that shit.
Cause they know like them Georgia girls too, but
Yes.
they spawned a whole little movement.
I feel
with
like
that
Troy is one that, bro. Like he like you just said, he unified us, bro, and. He don't get mentioned like y'all say Atlanta greats. Y'all say
I think Troy
Future,
going at
T.I.
P is what fucked him up.
Yeah.
P, because at that time P had the ability to blackball a nigga.
Anybody.
I want to say the product got watered down.
Yeah.
You think so?
You give me one song after 2003 that he's had that was a banger, or he's featured on some other than with Lil Jon. Like his last run was the Lil Jon run. You feel what I'm saying? Other than that, ain't been no go back and he got a feature with Jeezy. He got a feature.
Yeah, but that
you
man,
feel what I'm saying? Like ain't no
himself.
networking. You know what I'm saying? Like
His
that whole once that whole situation happened with John or whatever happened, it was over with.
Yeah.
But I mean. Salute though, you feel me? Like ain't no denying the history. You know what I'm saying? There's no denying the history, huh?
Ooh.
Got bread.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Speaking of underrated and 411 Pain, we gotta add Winston Jones.
They're about to
gotta add Winston Jones to the underrated list, bro.
Winston Jones.
He would be included in the number one artist in alternative rap money.
Yeah.
He got that shit on
Yeah,
lock.
Winston changed the
Feel me?
game.
Like he changed the game. Like
yeah.
nigga, if you wanted to see success on a whole different
level
spectrum, like
on a whole
as a
level.
a game plan, nigga, I'm gonna make a song and make a hit and do this. No, bro, rewire the situation.
Like he created a
move.
department,
Salute.
the department that niggas didn't even know they needed. Like the lawyer offices had a record label. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they signing
He did
niggas to the
something
jingles now and spending money on the ass and shit. Like that shit crazy.
Winston created the lane.
I mean,
Yeah, shout out to Winston Jones.
Shout out to Winston, bro. Creating the lane for niggas, bro.
Facts.
Means marketing.
Big time.
It's evolving, right? Marketing goes with the number one thing people respond to,
Facts.
which was hip hop at the time. So there it is. You fuse one with the other, we gonna try to sell it.
Win-win situation.
Gonna start making Nabisco Oreo wraps and shit, nigga. Shit, Cheetos and
Everybody.
shit. Frito Lays and shit.
But I also want to take a little second to do, besides self-promo on the underrated list, I do want to talk about June 21st. Y'all boys aware what's happening on June 21st?
What going on?
Show Ashtray Confessions.
5.
Gotta let them know.
Coming at you live.
Who all you?
I don't even know. I don't want to speak on it yet,
Okay.
but I do know Chuck Tweezy performing.
Oh, okay.
I do know J.R. Ewing performing.
Okay, shit.
I do know BKG Tony P
Oh shit,
performing.
them boys in there then.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all
But,
make sure y'all go check them boys out for
yeah,
sure.
we gonna keep y'all posted, man. It's not that far away, you know what I'm saying? But as I solidify the lineup, you know what I'm saying? I did go ahead and talk to King P. Shout out to him. I did talk to his brother Deuce Mino. Shout out to Deuce. We finally gonna get a chance to see two brothers rock the Ashtray Confessions 5 stage. So the rest of the lineup is up in the air though. I'm still waiting on certain niggas to confirm. But just know, June 21st, Ashtray Confessions 5 is going all the way the fuck down, man.
Yes, sir. Juneteenth the 2nd.
Yeah.
Juneteenth remix, nigga.
Yeah. So
Y'all-
after you
y'all
get done
in
with
bitch.
Juneteenth, come on down to the motherfucking treehouse, nigga.
Yeah, Juneteenth remix, my nigga.
Hell yeah, but JR, what song you look forward to performing the most? Shit like Ashtray Confessions.
I mean, obviously, Ain't Impressed is probably the fan favorite, but I like Balcony.
Facts. I like 1942, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Your verse on 1942 to me went just as hard as your verse on Love. Like I felt that same energy. So anytime it's electric. Every time that 1942 dropped, the whole building just you could feel it, bro. Right. That's what she said.
Yeah. Shout out to Widget.
Yeah, shout out to Widget, bro. I feel though. I do like Balcony. I think Balcony is you flexing your ear muscle, letting niggas know like, bro, I know how to pick these beats. I know how to pick the ones that's gonna make me shine. And Balcony is definitely one of them because I be feeling rejuvenated when I listen to that shit. Just the thought of waving at a hater from the motherfucking balcony. You know what I'm saying?
It's introspective.
Yeah.
To write it as a journal. entry about the way up per se. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
Facts.
it's kind of like speaking the shit into existence. So that's the reason why I think I have a attachment to it, because it's still yet to be lived.
Right.
Like I'm in the process of reaching that point. So
Facts. I will say though, every time I go back down our catalog, man, I just run into old songs that, you know, it's like rediscovering something from the first time. It's just like songs like "Life Is What You Make It." If it wasn't for a player, you know, I just left your bitch house. Like, bro, it's just, hey, if you haven't heard any of the,
Soaking.
come on, man. If you ain't heard none of the PYP shit, go to SoundCloud. You can
Look
find
it
all
up.
that
You can
old
find
shit.
it, yeah.
It's a PYP page with all them albums on there. We did 8 million views on them albums. And then my dog Chuck Tweezy. I'm excited to see you hit the stage because this is something we've been working on
Yeah.
for quite some time.
Yeah.
My dog Chuck been coming around since the first Ashtray Confession. Was like, bro,
Yeah.
I need to get
I
on
need
that
to get on stage, bro.
So I didn't realize how much politicking go into putting together a concert and how many niggas were wanting to perform. So we just not getting it right to the point where, now you performed at the last one too, didn't you?
But the last one, no, I didn't get a chance to.
Damn.
I ain't get a
Okay,
chance
so
to,
yeah,
but
this definitely gonna be the time for, like, this is the big show. I tell folks, you know, you waiting on the big show to invite all your people out to. This the big show. June 21st, my dog Chuck Tweezy will be blazing the stage. My dog J.R. Yor will be blazing the stage, and I'll be blazing the stage myself personally.
Yes, sir.
So make sure y'all go ahead and get ready. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Meet us down in East Atlanta Treehouse. Other than that, it's your boy BKG Tony P.
Chuck Tweezy in the building.
JRUL.
It's collective_content with 2 Ks, not 2 Cs, motherfucker. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow. Holla at your guala.